test, and that one definitely tested for weed. I'm certain. I mean, it would be a shitty drug test probably if it didn't.
Yeah.
So, and then I feel like even though they don't normally like make it a thing when somebody has like I said, the guy was like, yeah, everybody under the age of 30 smokes weed. I know. But when I asked, I was like, well, now I'm gonna take this other test, and it does test for weed. Is that gonna be a problem? He's like, I don't know. Didn't say it like that, obviously, but he basically gave me the I'm not sure. And I was like, well, I'm not gonna ask any follow-up questions then, because I feel like it's kind of above this guy's pay grade. So I'm sure that even though he doesn't personally care about weed,
Right.
I just feel like it's gonna be like a thing of like, oh well, you did test positive for a thing, bang. And also I asked at the clinic, I was like, well, they're just making sure there's prescription, so do I provide you with the prescription? They're like, no. I'm like, well then what the fuck was the point of this?
Yeah, that's really interesting.
So I haven't heard back, don't know how I do. I don't know. I'm gonna interview at a local place that JP and Jesse have gone a bunch of times and whatever, and I was there last night because Jesse had a show, and we said before that we moved here and everything that we would go to a show. Moved, and then we hadn't yet, so I went and talked to the guy there, and I'm gonna meet with him tomorrow at 10:30. See how that goes. Walking to work would be nice. My Fortnite's running so much better than last time I played it. Holy shit. Like I always have issues. Yeah, I always say that I have issues.
Right, when you like first update it in your first game, it's like shit.
But it usually levels out after the first game or so. But I played like for 2 hours and it still was like having a lot of issues the other day. So I didn't know if that was gonna level itself out this time or not. But it seems to have done so. I see a guy way over there running up that hill, but I literally don't have any weapons that I could shoot at him with right now, so I'm just gonna let that one slide. I'm just gonna pretend I didn't see that. I don't know, I've just been wanting something different, I guess.
Yeah.
Although I do want to play shit if JP's able to get on.
Yeah. Hopefully my ship will work while I'm here at work.
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes that shit just gets resolved, because I would have problems like that back when I played on Xbox 360 sometimes. Wounded Wizard 76 is dead as fuck. Damn it! That one was an actual person. That says hi.
Okay. How was your day?
It was alright. Mostly just did chores around the house,
Yeah.
wedding stuff, and painted. How was yours?
Nice.
You work all day?
Yeah, I'm on shift today. It's been pretty busy. So,
Did the
but
kids getting
it's
those
been,
last few injuries in before school starts?
dude, you have no idea. Well, the last one we just ran was, first one was a vehicle accident we got canceled from. And then the other one was supposedly a car fire.
How
But
did canceled calls
people,
happen?
uh, the cancel calls, like for example, like if it's like a vehicle accident, if the people that were involved deny any injuries and they don't want to be evaluated, and if there's no like hazards of like any debris or anything on the roadway, then they just need a police report for that. They don't need like fire or EMS there. So they'll cancel us.
Gotcha. I just didn't know if it's like
Um,
somebody else gets there first or something.
yeah, like usually, like if it's a vehicle accident, if like a deputy gets there first, sometimes the EMS gets there before we do. So it's just kind of whoever shows up on scene first and does like an evaluation of like what's happening or like what they see, and then just give us further updates. Um, the car fire was pretty stupid. Somebody mistook uh, diesel exhaust for flames.
What does that mean?
As in like the black smoke that
Yeah.
diesel trucks produce.
Yeah.
Somebody thought that that was fire, like the car was on fire,
Oh.
but it wasn't. It was just a dump truck that was just driving.
That's funny. I mean, it's not funny. You have to take time out of your
It it's pretty stupid, but at the same time, like I got really excited.
Yeah. Something over time.
Yeah, because like last couple shifts, my crew's been letting me drive to get me ready to promote here soon, hopefully.
Cool. That's awesome.
Yeah, so I've just been doing a lot of driving, and with the car fire, like my driver, he's like, "Are you gonna pump this fire? Like you're gonna send water onto the fire?" I'm like, "Fuck yeah, I am."
I'm sorry that you were disappointed.
But didn't get to do it, so I'm like, whatever. Do it on the next one.
I had like turned down a bunch of graphic settings last time that I played Fortnite because it was being so fucky, and now I'm like trying to turn them back up now that it seems to be running better. And like I swear to God, there's settings that were here before that aren't here. Like I turned off like shadows and shit, and I don't have like any options like that, and I'm so confused. Like I just did this the other day.
Eat today's steak. One report done. One more to
So
go.
should we do reports for calls you didn't end up doing?
For the calls like we didn't end up going to, then there's a fireside report, which is like a general like report of like what the call was. Um, the reports I'm working on is medical reports. So like if we actually get called out for a medical emergency and put hands on somebody, then I have to do like a in-depth report.
True.
So always got to have paperwork when you're doing all the fun stuff.
Yup. I've watched enough cop shows to know that they never like the paperwork. Cat's been watching The Rookie a lot recently.
Hmm?
You ever seen The Rookie? The show?
I've heard of it, but I've never seen it.
It, yeah, it's like a cop show with Nathan Fillion.
Yeah. And it's like a cop that's like in his like 50s and he starts off as a rookie.
Yeah. I've kind of been half watching it as she's been watching it.
True. I ran a guy earlier today at a nursing home that was 93 years old and he was complaining of difficulty breathing. The whole time I'm like, yeah, no shit. He's 93 years old. He's 93 years old.
Yup. That'll do it.
Like, homie's just trying to fucking hang on there, man. Hmm. Da, 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 da. I'm tired.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, like driving the truck is a whole different beast.
Yeah, you have to be a little bit more like tuned in at all times. You get a little bit of downtime in a certain sort of way.
You gotta do what? Sorry, you're like cutting in and out.
You're a little bit more. You have to be a little bit more tuned in at all times.
Oh yeah, dude. Like your situational awareness has to be like hyped up. Um, you're you have to pay attention a lot more in depth, especially like trying to read the road. Like always suspect that somebody's gonna just cut out in front of you.
Yep. People be dumb.
Yep. Yep. But that and like maneuverability of like making turns because the truck's a lot longer than a regular car or a pickup truck, so your turning radius is a lot more. Uh, and I think the biggest thing, like I've gotten pretty used to it now, I would say, but at first, like it totally threw me for a loop. Is that the your front tires or like they're behind you in the driver's seat?
Wait.
So it's definitely a different change than
Mm.
driving a normal car. Crazy shit, man.
Yeah. One sec, I gotta restart my computer real quick. I'm trying to install this driver
Alright.
update.